Hello, good evening all of you. I hope you are all very good. So I think you are preparing very well. We are utilizing this long time. That means this Corona time. It is a very tough time because so generally I am saying that it needs a mental stability. So to writing the advance exam that will be in May, generally in May month. So that needs a more effort mentally, of course physically. But this time it needs a more and more effort. So in this time we have to work very seriously with patience. So we are very, I think, different in nationwide Indian education history. We are a very special batch because we are studying intermediate long time. Of course, we have completed intermediate, but writing advanced examination, so that is being extended. Okay, anyway, you must be very strong with your goal. So you have to be with strong determination in preparation. So the ultimate is a very final stage. So be of good courage. So there will be happy days. So anyway, you have to write the exam, you have to study. So that is not changed. Okay, so in today's examination, of course, JEE examination, I put some important questions. So because I think we are getting bored with repeating questions, so that's why I tried to show some different questions. So in next two examinations also maybe you will see different questions. Okay. So first, and I forgot to say, so I miss you presence. Okay. Of course, you too. So let us start the discussion. So here 51 question. The 51st question is H2 palladium carbon. H2 palladium carbon 75 degrees centigrade. The specific catalyst for the reduction of double bond, not affecting functional group. Not affecting functional group. Okay. For suppose this one reduction with H2 nickel that reduce both double bond as well as function. Okay, H2 nickel. For suppose this one treating with lithium aluminum hydride or sodium borohydride, that aldehyde functional group is reduced but not double bond. Okay, that's it. And next, this example, ketone, this one either with H2 nickel or sodium borohydride NaBH4 or lithium aluminum hydride, the double bond as well as functional group also reduced. For suppose with aluminum hydride, sodium borohydride, this double bond is not reduced. Only functional group is reduced. With H2 nickel, both are reduced. Double bond as well as function. Okay? Because of the conjugation, it is reduced. Okay? So if 6-member ring, if there is a conjugation, lithium aluminum hydride or sodium borohydride, this double bond is not reduced. With the H2 nickel, this double bond also reduced and function group also reduced. Okay, that's it. So next, any formal charge question, you know that. Okay, next another one, PtCl4 minus 2. Here in this case, Pt plus 2. Pt plus 2 means here S0 D8. D8 means here. In this case, pairing takes place because for for 4D, 5D series transition elements, pairing takes place. Either it is a weak field ion or strong field ion. So hybridization DsP2 and 0 single electrons, so the magnetic moment 0. Okay, so that is the one. So write down this one. Okay. So next, one more question. That is this ketone I am treating with Br2 in acid medium. So here double bond O, alpha hydrogen replaced by the bromine. And again I am treating with Br2, acetic acid. Another alpha hydrogen replaced by the bromine. So actually here in this reaction, first of all, this CH2 double bond CH2 and CH2 double bond CH2 in electrophilic addition reaction. In electrophilic addition reaction, ethane is more reactive. In electrophilic addition reaction, ethane is more reactive. For example, let us say it is an alkene in Br2 addition. Generally, alkene on Br2 addition gives dibromo compound. In this case, addition takes place. This one Br, this is a carbon. So generally it is attacked by the Br minus. Next it is attacked by the Br minus. But in this case, this local electrons form pi bond and this Br minus remove the proton. So product is double bond O and this one. Okay. So this is some information to understand this question. So now here ethyl is more reactive than the ethyl bromide. Sorry, vinyl bromide, because bromine is the minus side. That minus side would decrease the magnitude of the pi charge. Okay, pi electron density. So here less reactive towards alkophile attacking. Okay. Now we are coming to this question. So first here in acid medium, nothing but acetic acid, ionization takes place. First here protonation, ionization. Okay. So now here it is attacked by the Br minus leave, double bond O formation, Br minus remove the H plus. So here Br double bond. Now here for this one, on further halogenation in acid medium, there are two possible enodes, Br OH or Br OH, this one. Between these two enodes, which is more reactive towards bromine? Which is more reactive towards bromine? So directly here bromine is attached. It is a minus side. It is a less reactive, less neutrophilic. Okay, less reactive alkene. But in this case here, bromine is away from the double bond. So this double bond readily attacks on this. Leaving out Br minus. So here Br double bond O, here Br. So that's why here on different places and different alpha carbons here substitution takes place. But in case of the basic medium, on only alpha hydrogen substitution takes place. For example here, this one I am treating with Br2NaOH, bromoform, double bond OH and CH, Br. Okay? Because here this one base will be the proton. After replacement of the one bromine by the one hydrogen by the bromine, acidic nature increases because of the minus effect. Then this base remove the hydrogen from this carbon. Okay? That's it. Okay? So by stopping the video, write this one. So next, in this case, Br2 acetic acid. Here there are two possible enodes. Which enode is more stable and which enode is more reactive towards bromine? Because here methyl substituted. This is methyl substituted. Two methyl substitutes. For example, here 2 butene and 1 butene, which is more reactive in alcohol addition reaction. This one is more reactive because 2 donating. So that's why this enone is more stable and more reactive also. So here now this one attacked by Br plus alcohol. So in this case, Br double bond. So first halogenation takes place on the secondary carbon, then the primary carbon. But here this one reading with NaOH plus Br2 basic medium that produce bromoform CH Br. Okay? That's it. Next. Another question. See, in the same question, another option. Acid medium. So NaOH to HCl. From this one, which alcohol is generated? NO plus alcohol is generated. So first here, that produces HNO2 by the acid medium. Protonation of this OH, leaving of this one, NO plus is produced. And in acid medium, it is converted to enol form. It is stable enol. Now NO plus cell profile attacks on this carbon. So here double bond O, here N double bond. Okay, by loss of proton. Next here, this is the hydrogen. So tautomerasion takes place. Double bond N OH, and here double bond. Okay. Now here, this is the oxymon. This oxymon hydrolysis. This oxymon hydrolysis produce ketone. On hydrolysis oxygen, hydrogen. That means here NH2. And adding dilute acid, this oxygen converted to carbonyl compound. Okay. So all are the correct reactions. Okay. Stop the video and write this one. I think we have discussed this one at the last of the carbonyl compounds in advanced section mostly. So next, another question. Yes, it is a good question. Yes, one more question. This benzene. Yes, this we are reading with Br2AlCl3. So actually here, Br2AlCl3 means here suddenly we get that Br plus alcohol is generated. That Br plus alcohol attacks at the metabolism because it is a meta-derivative. But in this case, it is a more basic one. More basic one because here the paragon is increases on the oxygen. So in base and there is a Lewis acid. Base and Lewis acid. OAlCl3 plus and minus. Now here, this is enolized. The presence of Lewis acid, enolization takes place. Double bond O, AlCl3. That's it. Now here, it is attacked by the bromine. It is attacked by the Br plus alcohol. So here, alpha halogenation takes place. a loss of AlCl3, Br. Okay. In this one, so actually here plus AlCl3 minus. Now here Br plus, that means H plus replaces with Br plus and remaining one Br minus. So Br minus AlCl3. So your product is double bond, this one Br and AlCl3 and here Br minus. That's it. Okay, that is the product. Now here, first suppose this compound N-alkyl benzene AlCl3 Br. Now in this case, it is ortho and parallel reacting group. So substitution takes place on the benzene. Substitution takes place on the benzene. Okay, that's it. This is one question from the standard book. Okay, so most of the questions in this paper from standard books and from previous GATE papers and JOM papers. Okay, so write on this one. Yes, another question. This is benzene and allyl chloride AlCl. Allyl chloride AlCl. So here the Cl minus leaving carbocation formation, so alcohol will attach. So that is allyl benzene. This is allyl benzene. Now allyl benzene on hydroboration oxidation, it is an antimorphonic of addition of water, primer alcohol group, and CrO3 and H+. It is a strong oxidizing agent. So the primer alcohol group is oxidized to acid. Primer alcohol group is oxidized to acid. Okay, that's it. Or suppose here. Or suppose. Okay, write this one. For suppose. Benzene plus this allyl chloride. Benzene plus allyl chloride. Here in this case, this one I am treating with HF. I am treating with HF. Protonation of this one takes place. So that produces a secondary carbon. Now the secondary carbocation attacks on the benzene. That is it. But in the place of AlCl3, the Cl minus form bond. Okay? That's it. Yes. Okay, right on this one. And next here. So one more interesting question. Double bond O, double bond O. This one I am treating with hydrazine. I am treating with hydrazine. Okay. Now here, this hydrazine is involved in nucleophilic addition reaction. Nucleophilic addition reaction. No. Let's write like this one. This one treating with the hydrazine. So first write the enone form. Double bond. Here OH, methyl. This one here, hydrazine. This is the loss of water molecule, loss of water. So addition chesi rasna vasthana nodanu. So try this. So loss of water. Now double bond. Here nitrogen, hydrogen. Here followed by oxidation. That means a loss of this H2. Loss of this H2. So it is a 6-membered ring with the 2 nitrogens. Double bond. So it is aromatic product. Okay, there is aromatic product. And next another option. Double bond. Yes, double bond. Okay. So now here this one. Again I am treating with hydrazine. What is nucleophilic addition? O minus with a this one NH, this one NH. So here plus. Next here loss of H plus, transfer of H plus, OH and NH, this one NH. Okay. Now here again this NH2 attacks on this one. So product is OH, this one OH, here NH and NH. Okay. So loss of water molecule, here loss of water molecule, OH and H. Is nothing but imine formation. Double bond hydrogen, double bond. Okay. Now here very interesting. These are the hydrogens, imine, enamine, tautomers. Imine, enamine, tautomers. It is aromatic. Okay. It is an aromatic. So next, write this one. The previous questions also we have seen based on this one. In which of the following reactions aromatic product is found? Next. Next one. Double bond OH. This one is heating with P2O5. So actually here this one exists in enol form. This one exists in enol. Same as it is first example. Hydrogen, this one hydrogen. Enol form. Ionizable hydrogens. This is ionizable hydrogen. Now heating with P2O5, loss of water molecule. So that produce furan, aromatic product. And here, this one is heating with ammonia, produce here OH, here hydrogen, here. This is the water molecule, this is the water. Okay? Two water molecules leaving the molecule. Okay, here pyrrole is the product. For example, here, this one is heating with P2S5. P2S5. Thiophene is the product. Thiophene is the aromatic products. Next, another question. PHCH double bond CH, C double bond H, cinnamaldehyde. This cinnamaldehyde I am reading with H2, nickel. Low temperature. At low temperature, double bond is reduced, but not functional. But at high temperature, both are reduced. Both are reduced. And next here, 9 ppm. 9 ppm. 9 ppm. With 9 ppm, just functional group is reduced. 9 ppm functional group is reduced. Okay? ppm means here 9 boro bicyclo nonane. So this is a 9 boro bicyclo. B here H. That's it. 1, 2. I think it's not exact structure of 9 boro bicycle. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yes. This 9 boro bicyclo nonane. Okay. Of course, with dipole H question, I think you have done that question. Ester is reduced to aldehyde. And next, one more question. First, write down this one. Double bond. This one I am reading with benzaldehyde. In an acid medium, this is a stable enol form. In acid medium, that is a stable enol form. So now here, this one acting as a nucleophile. This one acting as a nucleophile. The transfer of electrons, negative charge, this negative charge is carbon attacks on this one. So here, so loss of proton, double bond. And this carbon O minus becomes OH and hydrogen is here. So loss of water. Then product is double bond O, double bond pH and this is. Okay. And one more question. This one not reading with O3 and methyl sulfide. It is a ozonolysis reaction. In this ozonolysis reaction, dicarbonyl compound is produced. Now, in the presence of base NaOET, intramolecular aldol condensation takes place. Intramolecular aldol condensation. Negative charge, and then this followed by dehydration. So this is the product, and this one reading with N2H2 KOH Ulm-Kirchner reduction. So here from this point, in Ulm-Kirchner reduction, double bond is not reduced. The previous gate question, double bond is not reduced. Okay, point 5. Alpha beta unsaturated carbon compound in Ulm-Kirchner reduction, the keto group is reduced but not double bond. Okay, that's it. Right now. Okay, next question here. Ketone reaction to oxygen that gives a ketoxin. In the presence of acid medium, Beckmann reagent. It is Beckmann reagent. So what is the Beckmann reagent here in this case? So I discussed in advanced section, of course. IBM section I didn't discuss this reaction. So here first of all, in acid medium protonation takes place. By the protonation of OH, that becomes a good leaving group of loss of water molecule. By loss of water molecule, nitrogen carries a positive charge. And then this is the quaternary, this is secondary. So here this quaternary or tertiary alkyl group easily migrated. Like a pentool rearrangement. So towards nitrogen, double bond, this one. And then this carbon carries a positive charge. Now here, it is attacked by the water molecule. That is attacked by the water molecule. So CS. Now in nitrogen, double bond, followed by loss of H plus from water. Then that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Next here. Tautomazone. What is the tautomazone that is converted to amide? So NH double bond O. That is the product. Okay. So ketogens, like Beckmann reagent is a conversion of ketogens into amides. Conversion of ketoxins into amides. This is Beckmann reagent. Okay. Okay, next one. Yes, one question that involves Wacker's process. In Wacker's process, PDCl2, HCl, first alkene produces aldehyde and propene, CuCl also. Propene produce ketone. The remaining all alkenes produce ketones. Now here, the given compound is this one. Okay? This is the given compound. In Wacker's process, it produces ketone. Now on heating with H2SO4. So actually here, for this one, write the enol form. This is the hydrogen. So your OH, this carbon, CH2, and this one, OH. Okay, that is the enol form. So now here, H2SO4 is a dehydrating agent, loss of water now. So that produces stable product. This is nothing but furon derivative. Okay? This is also previous gate question. Next, another one. HOH, CHO, CH2OH. This one treating with HCl. Already you know that carbonyl compounds are on carbonyl compounds in nucleophilic addition reaction produce two compounds, dextroisomer, diisomer, enantiomeric mixture. Now here, in this case, already one chiral carbon is there. Its configuration is fixed. Its configuration is fixed. But here, at this carbon configuration may be either R or S configuration. So these two are the non-parallel edges. So dash is possible. So you can give the configuration of this compound. Okay? So dynamic oxygen is attached for the first one. Okay? Now this carbon attached to the two hydrogens and one oxygen. This carbon attached to the oxygen, carbon, and hydrogen. So this one is the second pair. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. R configuration. That's it. This one also R configuration. Okay? That's it. Next also RS configuration. Double bond OH. This one bromine and this one hydrogen. And this one OH. This one hydrogen. Methyl. So bromine high priority. This one second priority, third priority. So 1, 2, 3. S. But take the reverse R. In this case, we can take the reverse because least priority group above the plate, highest priority group below the plate. Exactly opposite. So you can take the reverse. Next for this one, first priority, second priority, third priority. In this case, above the plane, high priority group, below the plane, least priority group. So R configuration because clockwise direction. Okay, that is one question. And next, chromatography related question. That is nothing but benzonic acid. This is benzonic acid. And next, aniline. And next, estophenol. Estophenol. So actually here, for these compounds, the dipole moment is 2.71 dpi. For this one, 1.59 dpi. For this one, 3.05 dpi. So what is the polarity? C greater than A greater than B. So actually here, in this case, what is the solvent mixture? 20 is to 80. 20% is hexane solvent. 80% is ethyl acetate. Ethyl acetate is a polar solvent. Hexane is a non-polar solvent. Okay. Now here, in chromatography, okay, first write this one. In chromatography, for example, this is a column, the silica gel, This is a mixture of compounds A plus B plus C. It is a solvent. It is a polar solvent. No? So whenever polar solvent is started to move, here with this polar solvent, which compound is moving first? Polar compound. What is the polar compound? C. So here at the bottom place C and next A and at the top position B. Because here the polar compound is moving with the polar solvent. B is less polar, so that is slowly moving. Okay? Because the mixture has a more polar nature. Here it is a polar solvent. So with polar solvent, polar compound is moving first. Okay? See. There is a chromatography question. So next, chemistry level life question, we can analyze the structures and answer the question. So next, another numerical question. This is alpha beta unsaturated compound, phenyl magnesium bromide. This one involves only 1,2 addition. So in 1,2 addition, this OH, this trans alkene is not affected. So either R or S. Only two products are found. That means here trans R, trans S. Only two products are possible. Now next question. This ester NaOET base that remove the acidic hydrogens from this one. So double bond O. Carbanion is produced. So now here, this carbanion attacks on this one. So consider only 1,4 addition. Actually, of course, it is inverting 1,4 addition period. Okay, in 1,4 addition, this one O minus double bond. And this one carbon and ethyl C double bond O ET. Okay, so now here followed by acid workup. That becomes a enol. And now it is converted to keto form. How many isomers are possible? The two current compounds are generated duly. So here 2 power 2, 4. Okay, two current compounds. And next another question. It is also previous gate question. O3H2 then followed by hydrolysis and heating. So here in this case O3H2O2 means here oxidative O2. Here there is a hydrogen, here there is a hydrogen. This CH group is converted to, the CH group is converted to COOH. Okay, in next step hydrolysis. So this anhydride is hydrolyzed. And in heating, this is the alpha beta, beta keto acid. This is alpha beta, beta keto acid. This is alpha beta, beta keto acid. So on heating here, decarboxylation takes place. COH is COH. Then a number of carbon groups are the 4. So actually here this question is very simple. So here what is the tricky point in this question? Actually in O3H2O. If H2O is not taken, that means here just O3, zinc and water. If this operation is applied on this compound, it is converted to aldehyde. That means here HC double bond and ketone. HC double bond. So here this is converted to aldehyde. In this case, here number of carbon groups are the 6 because this aldehyde group is not affected in the heating process. Okay, so that is the main point in this question. O3H2O, complete oxidative O process. Okay, O3H2O2, this one becomes a carbon group. Then number of carbon groups are the 6. But here oxidative hydrolysis, so that is converted to acid. Okay. Okay, you can write this one. And a similar question also asked in J advanced. Okay, I think you know that. Yes, another one. Isomers. pH, COH. Here COH. Number of optically stereoisomers isomers 0 for this one. Because it is not a chiral carbon, it's not a chiral carbon. This compound has no chiral carbons. This compound has no chiral carbons. So number of optically active isomers 0. So but here this one has the 4 stereoisomers. This one has 4 stereoisomers. All those are the geometrical isomers. But suppose here all are above the plane. All are above the plane. And next here pH, here above the plane, here above the plane. That is one stereoisomer. Yes, one. Here pH. Next one. Alternatively, above the plane, below the plane. Okay. Next here, above the plane, below the plane. Okay. Next, another isomer is nothing but one above the plane and remaining all are the below the plane. So totally 4 stereoisomers are possible. Okay, all are in the same plane. Here, 2 adjacent group same plane, 2 adjacent group same plane. Here, alternatively, one above the plane, one below the plane. Here in this case, one above the plane, remaining all are the below the plane. So all are the just geometric isomers. In this case, there is a plane of symmetry. Here in this case, there is a center of symmetry. Below the plane, above the plane. Below the plane, above the plane. Sorry. Above the plane, below the plane. There is a center of symmetry. Optically met. Now for this one, there is center. Oh, sorry. There is a plane of symmetry. And for this one, there is again plane of symmetry. So now optically met. But here, you can check for this one. pH. Here COH. Here COH. Here there is a chiral carbon. So here optical isomers are possible. Optical active isomers are possible. So in this case here, this one has a total 10 stereoisomers. You can calculate which are optical, how many are optically active, how many are optically met. Okay, that's it. And one more question. There is Jalda question. Of course, we have done this question. So based on the basicity, we have to do this question. 0.5 molar H3 PO3. Okay, 50 ml. So here for this one we have to calculate the milli equivalents. So for this one milli equivalents 0.5 molarity into basicity 2 of. So that one becomes a normal. So into 50 ml, that is the milli equivalents. And for calcium hydroxide also we have to calculate the milli equivalents. So for calcium hydroxide 30 into 0.5 into acidity 2. Yes. Okay. So we can calculate the percentage of nitrogen N2. So based on this formula, 1.4 into milli equivalents of acid used to neutralize NH3 by weight of organic compound. Okay, it's nothing but 1.4 into 20 by weight of organic compound 0.4 equals to 70%. Okay, so that is the discussion. Okay, so next 2 days you can prepare the organic chemistry. Okay, so normally మనం ఒక 2-3 టాపిక్స్ ఇస్తున్నాం. ఏ టాపిక్ అయితే మీరు చాలా వీక్ ఉన్నారు, సో ఆ టాపిక్ ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వండి మంచిగా. ఫస్ట్ నోట్స్ బాగా చదువుకోండి. ఓకే, నోట్స్ బాగా యూజ్ అవుతుంది, అది అడ్వాన్స్ కి అయినా మెయిన్స్ కి అయినా. ఓకే, సో నెక్స్ట్ ఎగ్జామ్ కూడా ఐ విల్ ట్రై టు గివ్ సమ్ మోర్ some different questions or tricky questions. If you cannot answer the questions, you can learn those answers. Okay, I will provide some instant solutions for next 2 exams also. Okay, goodbye, good night.